Welcome to the new segment of the grade Geography, Chapter 7 Lifelines of the National Economy. So, today's subtopic is Major Seaport. So, seaport it is a very important thing because of import export for the foreign trades. The 95% of import and export it is happening through the seaport. The India we have a huge coastal line. When we see that the around 7,516.6 kilometers, in that 12 are major and 200 they are the non-major seaport. So from Kutch to up to the Orissa, we have a huge coastal line. Already you know that we are learnt. So which are the important seaports? The Kandal in Kutch, it was the first port which is developed after the independent. And it is another name of the Kandal, it is Deen Dayal Port, and it's the handling of the import and export, which is especially for industrial development. The across the states, which is nearer for this, it's not nearer, but even though they can utilizing this seaport, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. After that, see here from the west to around 5 seaport and east also from 5 seaports, totally 10 seaports we are highlighting. Those are the very important. They can ask in your examination, they can ask any one of them. Next is Mumbai, that is it will Mumbai means Maharashtra. So it will be this very biggest port which is the having a very important seaport for the import and export. And the Jawaharlal Nehru port was planned with the view of with the Mumbai seaport, and it is a hub port for to the region also. After the Maharashtra, we can get to the state that is Goa. So Goa, it is very important for to the export, that is iron ore for port of the country. When we calculate the 50% of the Indian iron ore export from that Goa port. Next, Karnataka. See here the state after the Goa attached to the Karnataka. So Karnataka seaport, the Mangaluru, the new Mangaluru port in Karnataka. That one export also it is very important for to the iron ore. From the Kudremukha mines, which is they are the exporting. Next is Kochi. It is in southwest port. It is the important lagoon with the natural herbs. The moving along with the east coast, we are having extreme southeastern port in Tamil Nadu. Here we can get those things. It's near to the Tamil Nadu, and it is having a natural herbier and as well as rich hinterlands and flourishing handling with the large variety of cargoes. Even our neighborhood countries like Sri Lanka, Maldives, they are having the connecting with the our country. The coastal region of India, we are the connective with the different countries through the import and export, the help of these port. Next, we are moving for the Chennai. Chennai, the oldest artificial fort of our country. It is the having a rank after the Mumbai. The trade, the cargoes, it's a give very important in a Chennai. Tamil in Visakhapatnam, it is a very important port, the deepest landlocked and well project port it is. This port, the having the outlet for iron ore exports. Next port it is Odisha, that is Paravadip port located in Odisha. That is also is the very important port to the export iron ore. The Kolkata inland river port, that is in Hooghly. I think you all know that Hooghly river, and this port is very important and hinterland of Ganga and Brahmaputra basin. The Haldi port was developed for to the very special, and it is relieve the growing of process on the Kolkata port. So when we see these the all important seaports, those are the Kandal and Mumbai, the Goa, Karnataka and Kochi. Next, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, Odisha. So when we see these one by one, if you keep the state name in a mind, the coastal lines of the west to the east, you can locate the easily those seaport in your examination. So for the reference, you can refer your 10th grade NCERT textbook. Thank you.